Top 10 French foods. French cuisine is renowned for its elegance and flavor, but how do you replicate these flavors at home? With these top 10 French foods, you can bring that specific something special to your house. Number 1. Soupe à l'oignon. This is a classic French soup cooked with onions and beef stock, generally topped with croutons and melted cheese. Number 2. Coq au vin. Julia Child popularized this classic French recipe, which became one of her hallmark dishes. Chicken is braised with wine, mushrooms, salty pork or bacon, lardons, mushrooms, onions, garlic, and maybe a splash of brandy in this recipe. Number 3. Cassoulet. Cassoulet is a hearty stew made with white beans and pork. The dish is usually made with pork or duck, although it can also be made with sausages, goose, mutton, or whatever else the cook has on hand. Number 4. Boeuf bourguignon. Boeuf bourguignon is one of the most traditional French dishes. The meal comes from the same region as coq au vin, Burgundy in eastern France, and the two dishes have certain similarities. Number 5. Chocolate soufflé. The word soufflé derives from the French verb to blow, and this is a light, airy treat, as the name suggests. The dish dates back to the early 1800s and is now a common sight on dessert menus all around the world. Number 6. Flamiche. Flamiche, which means cake in Flemish, is a dish from northern France, near the Belgian border. It looks like a quiche and features a puff pastry crust filled with cheese and vegetables. Leeks and cream are the typical filling, but there are many variants. Number 7. Confit de canard. Confit de canard is a delicious French duck dish, though some chefs use goose or pork instead. It is considered one of the best French dishes. The meat is made utilizing old preservation techniques and a slow cooking method, confit. The duck meat is marinated for 36 hours in salt, garlic, and thyme before being slow cooked in its own fat at low temperatures. Number 8. Salade Niçoise. Salade Niçoise is a traditional French salad from the region of Provence. It's commonly served as a side dish, but it can also be served as a light dinner on its own. Lettuce, fresh tomatoes, boiled eggs, tuna, canned or fresh, green beans, Niçoise cailletier olives, and anchovies make up the salad. Number 9. Ratatouille. Ratatouille isn't just a cute cartoon about a nice rat. It's also one of France's most famous cuisines. The meal, which hails from Provence, involves shallow frying veggies before layering them in a casserole dish and baking them in the oven. Number 10. Tarte Tatin. Tarte Tatin is said to have begun off as a mistake in the kitchen. Stéphanie Tatin, a hotelier, was creating a typical apple pie in 1898 when she mistakenly overcooked the apples in sugar and butter. In a rush to save the dessert, she piled the pastry foundation on top of the charred fruit and baked it. At Hotel Tatin, she allegedly served the upside-down tart to her guests, and the meal became the hotel's signature dish. And we can still taste this excellent mistake today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video. Share it with your friends. And subscribe to get updates on new videos.